Crusader Kings 2 Holy Fury. Welcome back to another exciting episode. Hey, I had some audio problems with this last video, so I'm just going to do sort of a quick summary of events, and then the next video will be back to normal. Okay, here we are, February 877. Right now, Wessex is at war with the Viking, King Gudfrid the Conqueror. He already has a chunk of Wales under his control. Desperate for money, Alfred raided the bishopric of Ramsbury for gold to hire mercenaries. The bishops were outraged. To make matters worse, Pope Leo V excommunicated Alfred for his actions at Ramsbury. Luckily, with Allied help, Gudfrid was soundly defeated at the Battle of Buckingham, February of 877. Around the same time, Alfred's book, The Sword and Buckler Manual, was finished, which gained him much prestige. More allies, such as King Rhodri the Great of Powys, pledged their military assistance. Here we can see the allies. Alfred comes to terms with the Pope, and he implements papal investiture, allowing the Pope to choose the bishops of Wessex. This leads Alfred to losing the kind trait. He is sick of being kind to everyone. Judith of Burnham, spymaster of Wessex, is murdered by Earl Gurth of Middlesex. Sigurdr, Earl of Oxford, a powerful vassal, is made the new spymaster. Ragnarr of Hull has accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior, and the pagan king Gudfrid of Jorvik, not to be confused with Gudfrid the Conqueror, King Gudfrid of Jorvik tries to revoke Hull. Alfred makes a move on the attractive Alice, a Frenchwoman who recently moved to Wessex. February 878, Gudfrid the Conqueror of Gluissing finally admits defeat. March 878, Alice and Alfred become lovers. Alice is the king's fourth mistress. He's really burning that midnight oil. April 878, Leofwynn, the former queen, is pregnant. September of 878, the Christian Ragnarr of Hull controls 3 counties. Alfred joins Ragnar's war to defend his lands against the pagan King of Jorvik. King Gudfrid of Jorvik, again not to be confused with Gudfrid the Conqueror. October 878, the Frenchwoman Alice is pregnant. Abba the Affable is also pregnant. Alfred decides it's time to legitimize his oldest son, Eadfrith, son of Leofwynn the Mystic. Alfred successfully publishes a theorem paper with the Hermetic Order, which gains him a lot of prestige and learning. November 878, Leofwynn, the former queen, gives birth to Wulfmar. Alfred acknowledges that the boy is his, much to Queen Blæja's displeasure. Alfred attempts to soothe feelings with his queen. Blæja is feeling sick at this time and welcomes Alfred's attention. Alfred's new spymaster, Earl Sigurdr of Oxford, has discovered that Bishop Heahmund of Sherborne has been slandering the king. Bishop Heahmund, who had been the Court Chaplain for Wessex until now. Alfred tries to arrest him, but Heahmund escapes back to his bishopric and raises his flag in rebellion. January 879, Ebba gives birth to Oshir. Alfred lays siege to Sherborne to apprehend the scoundrel Bishop Heahmund. February of 879, Queen Blæja, who's been feeling ill, finally confesses that she has syphilis. Alfred places her under house arrest. Then he decides she must go to a monastery. Blæja moves to the bishopric of Rochester and is no longer Queen of Wessex. Alfred is free to visit Alice while she is pregnant to keep her company. March 879. Alfred decides to marry Leofwynn the Mystic, mother of Eadfrith, heir to the Kingdom of Wessex. Leofwynn, aged 32, is the former court physician, currently living in Glastonbury. He does lose 200 prestige for marrying a commoner. May 879, a royal wedding takes place in Wessex. Right after this, awkwardly, Alice gives birth to a boy named Gaucher. Alfred acknowledges that he is the father. He maybe should have waited to get married after Alice's pregnancy. This embarrasses the new queen, Leofwynn. June 879. Bishop Heahmund of Sherborne is defeated and imprisoned. Alfred arranges a marriage between Alice and the court tutor, Eadfrith Athwaldson, so any future pregnancies can be fobbed off on him. News comes that Blæja has died of slow fever at the age of 28, a sad end to a low-born girl from East Anglia that achieved greatness, rising to become Queen of Wessex. Alfred ranks up in the Hermetic Society while mobilizing the army to march north to defend the Christian Ragnarr of Hull. September 879. Alfred leads his men into battle at Gainsborough. Meanwhile, old Gudfrid the Conqueror also declares war on Ragnarr of Hull. The Battle of Gainsborough is a great victory for King Alfred. The Viking army is nearly wiped out. Throughout the summer of 880, Alfred racks up more victories at the Battle of Yordale, the Battle of Lancaster, and the Battle of St. Aidan's. September 880. King Ivar the Boneless of Sigurdr is dead at the age of 62. He is the father of Gudfrid the Conqueror, King of Glubising. October 880. A holy war has thrown Gudfrid the Conqueror out of his Welsh territory. August 881. Ragnarr of Hull wins his war against King Gudfrid of Jorvik. Unfortunately, all this means is that Ragnarr of Hull remains a vassal of King Gudfrid of Jorvik. The Norse kingdom of Jorvik remains a threat to all Anglo-Saxons. Alfred learns that King Sigurdr, Snake in the Eye of Sjælland, is planning an invasion of Wessex. This is bad news indeed. Alright, that's my summary of this episode. We'll be back next time, doing it the regular way. Thank you.